Well, you know what the other thing too is that what does the FDIC mean? When you go to your bank and it's like backed by the FDIC, it's an insurance, right? It's an insurance that basically protects everybody's deposits. It's FDIC bank. So when you deposit your money in the bank, you know that your money's protected because they have protections in place to ensure that nothing bad's going to happen, that your deposit is going to be matched in case something were to happen to that bank. So let's say that something happens to this crypto bank, and just like back in the day when we had to bail out the banks, do you think that something like that could happen? And wouldn't you imagine that based on that because it was a bank that is here in the US, what is the likelihood of us, the taxpayer, actually
Yeah, well, it's tied
bailing
to the
out his bank?
Treasury. We will
Right.
be bailing it out, and our money
Exactly.
will go directly in the hands of possible terrorists, honey.
Like literally our taxpayer
Like
money be
literally.
handed directly to them now.
Well, well, well. Welcome to Not Your Podcast. It's me, Christina with the T, and of course, my bestie V. Hey, V.
Hey, baby. It's been a hell of a week, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Every single time, like every week, we have spent a lot of time, and I do want to mention this because you and I have spent some time even this morning talking about how we want to move forward and the things that we've done with the podcast so far. We're going into week 3 of us actually recording episodes and talking about all of the things that have been happening. And I mean, we came out guns a blazing, trying to make sure that we did as much as we possibly could to let people see us and hear what it is that we have to say. And in doing so, I think that it has been become super evident to both Christina and myself that we need to spend a lot of time making sure that everything that we talk about is enough for us to be able to properly explain what we're trying to go through. So, with that, I think that what we would like to do is spend a little bit more time researching some of the stuff that we're talking about. Not that any of the stuff that we've talked about has not been researched, but I feel like we need to do deeper dives. And so we both decided that in order for us to be able to be more effective in the way that we talk about things, we want to scale back a little bit. And I don't even want to say scale back because we're actually going to amp up by scaling back. And what I mean by that is that we're going to spend more time deep diving into the issues that really, really matter. We are about 80 days away from the midterms. This time frame in between now and the midterms is so crucial. And we cannot get it wrong. We can't get it wrong. Because if we get this wrong, I don't know when we'll have another chance to right the wrongs that are being done right now. So in order for us to be able to do that, we really need to spend a little bit more time making sure that everything that we bring you, the things that matter to you all, the feedback that we've gotten is taken in and we are able to do it justice because that's the purpose of us actually being here. And so we just want to let you know that we take what you say to us very seriously. And we want you to know that we're going to do everything that we can to bring all of the things that are happening in a way that makes sense, in a way that literally motivates people to take action. Like that was the whole purpose of us even starting this, was so that we could make sure that people felt empowered, not by just what we say, but by giving you the information that you need to make decisions that will impact all of our lives in a positive way. So I just wanted
Yeah,
to make
and
that
also in a
announcement.
way that feels simple and
Yes.
easy to understand, and
Yes.
just not with all the jibber jabber and the complicatedness of it, just the bare bones of it. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to cut one of the days of the weeks off from actually
Right.
doing videos, from 6 episodes a week to 5.
Right.
That gives us more time, and it also gives us more time to do other things. I like to try to do what I can in the community and attend protests and things like that, and
Right.
I need a little extra time to do that as well. We're trying to hit this at all angles,
Mm-hmm.
and not just talking about it, but being about it as well. And so 6 episodes a week is a lot to
Mm-hmm.
have to do, and we still want it to be entertaining as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And in order to do that, we're just gonna have to we have to cut a day out. I'm gonna need Saturday and Sunday. You know, at some point I gotta sleep.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Right, and at some point
Slacker.
I've got to make sure what I'm telling you is true, and
Right.
at some point I've got to take care of my family, and at some point I've got to help communities that can't help themselves, because not everybody is right here watching us.
Right. Right.
Sometimes things have to be said out there
Right.
when we can be available to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. This isn't so much as scaling back as, like V said, really amping it up in more ways than one.
Exactly. Yeah. Because what Christina and I do is not just here in front of the camera. It's not just the podcast. We do a lot of things in communities. We do a lot of things separate. We write letters, we make phone calls. We do a lot of things separate from just this podcast. And so in order for us to be most effective, diluting what we're doing is not the right way.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're
exactly,
trying to
exactly.
make sure, yeah, we're trying to make sure that we do the right thing, and make it. Yeah, we're still going to be, we're still going to be a hot mess. So
You can guarantee that, honey, because we are just regular people.
so no need to worry because
No
that's
need to
not going
worry.
away.
It's
Yeah.
still gonna be a show, baby. It is still gonna be a show.
Right. Oh man, it's so bad. So bad. Like half the time, like when Christina and I are talking, we still have a booger in our eye. We're drinking our coffee. It's just, you all don't understand. It's bad.
I'm just throwing it together as quick as we can.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Uh,
anyway, I just wanted to make that announcement because when you watch this podcast, it will actually go into effect the week that you watch it. So I just wanted to like kind of let people know where we were and where we're going. You'll see the updated schedule on the notes on our profile so that you know exactly what to expect and how it is that we're going to move forward. And then if anything changes, because this is a work in progress, like this is completely new to us and we're still adjusting and making sure that things work the way that they should. We just don't know. And at the pace that we're growing, it requires, it's a moving animal and it requires changes and it's like, oh, we're going this way, but it's going too fast. Let's go over here. So
exactly, baby.
we just thought it was
Exactly.
important. Yeah. Anyway, now that we've said our piece, let's talk about all of the bookery that's been happening just since
So
yesterday.
as we're filming this, it is Saturday,
Hmm.
the 15th of August.
Hmm.
And in the dark of the night, after doing a little show on a stage where the pedo-in-chief proved once again he is a pedo by ranting and raving about beautiful young girls, gorgeous young girls, and calling it the hormone strait again and saying it's going to be a U.S. territory, saying you should be happy to pay more for gas. The list goes on and on of the crazy shit
Girl.
that happened last night. Um, he decided to get, all his loyalists at play and basically make himself a bank for his crypto company.
Girl. I the level of corruption, like we already
That
knew
is
that it's
backed up by the U.S. Treasury. That
right.
this is an important part of the story.
Right. Such an important part. And we're going to take this entire story. It's going to take this entire session of podcast and we're going to break it down so that people better understand. They're like, okay, he's opening up a bank. What else is new? I cannot express to you how corrupt this
Now it
move
hasn't
is.
been fully approved.
No,
I want
it
to say
hasn't.
that before we
But
get started. It's he's got the
but
licensing to do it, but he also, for somebody that can't seem to get anything for his constituents passed in Congress and always has to ask the Supreme Court for silly shit like his own civil cases and reflecting pools. When he wants something done that's going to benefit him and the oligarchy, that happens in the dark of the night with ease.
exactly.
With
Well, and
ease.
the thing too, though, Christina, is that the president appoints the person that leads the OCC, the
That's right.
commission for doing this. So even though it hasn't been approved per se, we already know that that means
He's
because
appointed
that person has
everybody
appointed it.
along the way
Exactly.
that needs to approve it.
So
There's no
it's
guardrail of
it's
to
happening.
stop it at any point.
It's happening. Yeah, it
So
is. It's happening.
it's
And it's going to
happening.
maybe take a little bit longer and there's probably going to be alarm bells. There is, not
There
probably. There is
already
alarm
is.
bells going
There
off.
already
Yeah,
is alarm bells going off
going
because
off.
this is by far one of the most corrupt things that
Oh,
this administration will
oh.
do.
It's really, really bad because not only is he doing this his own personal bank for his crypto. The United Arab Emirates has a 49% stake in this banking that they're doing. Like, what could possibly go wrong with that? You know, like that should be just fine. What could go wrong?
I think it's a good time to remind everybody one of the top guys over there in the United Arab Emirates was in the files, and it was so bad that he had to step down. They had to make him step down
Yes,
from
they
his
had to make him
position within the finance sector of the government there.
right. Their
Yeah,
investment was $500 million into this bank, into this corporation that they're using to open it up.
yeah. World Liberty, his
World
crypto.
Liberty. Yeah. So just to better understand, so that okay, so the bank, it's not your typical bank, right? It's not going to be like a Chase or a Bank of America where people come in and they make deposits and they do all of those things. It's not like that. This is strictly for the purpose of being able to take money in and let money leave. And because it's going to be owned and run by his corporation, there are a lot of like types of things that normal banks actually go through and making sure that the companies that come to them are legitimate, like making sure that they're the person that's coming to open up the account says who they say they are. Like, for example,
We have
my daughter
very
and I went.
strict rules in this
Right,
country about foreign entities using our banks. There's
right,
guidelines that they have to follow. Just not, some rich terrorist and on the other side
right,
of the world just can't put money in a bank in America.
right. Yeah, you can't.
There's guardrails in place, right?
Exactly.
Uh,
Like
that's not going to exist here
no,
with
no,
this. There's going to be none of that. None
nothing
of
like
that.
that. Like, I'm going to
None
give
of
you an
that.
example. Like this week, my daughter and I went to the bank and we were going to go ahead and open up another account. And even though I live in a small town and my banker knows me personally, like she sees me, she's seen my face, she calls me by name. Like if she were to see me out in the street, she would like be, hello, Veronica. She would like literally say that because she knows who I am. Even still, when I go into the bank, she still asks me for my driver's license. She still asks me to confirm everything. She still sends messages to my phone to confirm my identity to make sure that it's linked to me, even though she knows who I am and she knows who my daughter is. Even like that,
Yeah.
those kind of
The
things will not
average
be
American,
happening.
you in your everyday life,
Hmm.
have to jump through so many hoops to prove
Right,
who you are, and they tell you it's
right,
all about keeping you secure. It's all about
right,
keeping you secure.
right.
They don't jump through those hoops.
No,
They
you
take
need
those hoops away for themselves. And you're
100%.
just supposed to trust nothing corrupt is going on.
Exactly. So there will be no government identification because this is like, it's okay, bro. You are who you are. There will be no government identification process. There will be no tax identification process. We won't be looking for formations of businesses because none of that's going to matter. I mean, we've already seen them actually bypass all of these types of things. There's not going to be any information about like what the business does. And this is important. And Christina and I talked about this. It's important because since I've been a business owner for over 30 years, there are certain things that you can do in certain banks and other banks won't allow it because some things are considered riskier when it comes to the way that your bank transactions actually work. So if they can't verify whether or not, for liability purposes, some banks will not run like THC companies, or they won't run, companies that maybe carry adult materials. They won't run specific companies or types of organizations just because of the type of risk that they take with that kind of stuff. Because those are high risk businesses. All of those guardrails are going to be bypassed with having this type of,
Because
because
crypto
crypto.
itself is a high risk business.
Exactly. And cannot be really tracked
and,
the way
and
you
this
would
bank is
track.
like a way to take that crypto money and
Hmm.
make it US dollars in your hand.
Right. Crypto is a form of currency where you can't really tell where it's coming from or where
You
it's
can't
going.
track it, where it's going, who it's coming from, what it was for. There's no tracking on there. That's why it's so corrupt. And Donald Trump even said that
Right.
his first time running for presidency, that cryptocurrency was one of the most criminal things on the planet. And we know that. Terrorists
He
use
did.
it,
He did.
traffickers use it.
Hmm.
It is. It
Hmm.
is. The bad
Hmm.
guys love crypto. But one of the biggest drawbacks to crypto ever was making it physical wealth, turning
Right.
crypto coins into gold bricks
Hmm. Hmm.
that don't lose their value by the fluctuation of a crypto market.
Right.
That's one of the most important things to the crypto dudes.
Right.
So now he's made a bank that he owns 35% of,
And
and the
that's,
UAE owns 49% of,
which is
that will take that
insane.
and turn it into being backed up by insured, just like banks here, your U.S. Treasury dollar.
Right. That's exactly right.
It's
And
like
most,
somebody taking monopoly money and trading
right.
you your hard-earned money for it. It's your
Exactly.
monopoly money.
Exactly. I can't tell you how many times, and I know you've seen these stories too, Christina, where people will actually pay other people in crypto, and it's very clearly been defined as a crime. So they're trying to backtrack because they're trying to follow the money, right? Everybody
Mm-hmm.
tries to follow the money when it comes to any type of criminal activity, and they come up against a brick
It's
wall
hard.
when it
It's
comes
hard.
to crypto.
On on like the dark web. I'll
Hmm.
use that
Yeah.
since everybody has an idea of what the dark web is.
I've
On the
never been
dark
there, by the
web,
way.
yeah, that's the currency used because it's harder
Yes.
to track where it goes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
And
they're
I've
not on the dark web Venmoing each other for things.
right. No, there is
They're not
no.
cash apping one another and zilling, you know.
I have I have
And
wondered
that's
what
good
it's
enough for
like to
me
go there.
not to have it backed up by the U.S. Treasury.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's definitely
Take the
not a
president
thing.
completely out of the
Mm-mm.
equation, and
Yeah.
that should be enough right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I actually asked a person that is in my life that I know knows their way around a lot of different things, and I'm like, "Have you ever been like to the dark web?" And he was just like, because I'm so very curious, not because I want to see what's over there, because I don't want to see any of that. But and he said, yes, I have been there. He said, but that was back in the day when you used to go and get like movies and things like that that you weren't supposed to be getting. It was just for the
Yeah.
purpose of like downloading movies and things. He's like, so I've been there. And I'm like, how do you get there? And he started telling me like all of these things, and I'm like, and I said, do you go there now? He's like, no, I don't go there now. That's crazy. And I'm like, okay. So there's the fact that there's an entire world that we don't quite know about, but we know of, tells you why do they have to go to these places to do these things? It's because they're so nefarious. They're doing
That's right.
things that should not be done, and they have to find a place to be able to do it. And it's
Cryptocurrency
effing
is not the
scary.
future currency of the world.
Mm-mm. He's trying to
It's
make it
not.
that, though. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not. It's just not.
yeah.
And we are already insolvent.
I
Thanks to
know.
him, in the last year, we've went insolvent. And
Yeah,
we don't need this to. Hasn't he taken enough? And to me, it's not even about him. It's about all the other bad actors that are going to take advantage of this.
right, right. So here's the other thing too. When these type of companies can come into a banking system that we have, and these banking systems are connected to other systems, what is it going to take? Like, how hard could it possibly be for them to infiltrate other systems by already being in this one bank? Because you know that everything in terms of technology, once they have access, because they're all going to have accounts, they're all going to have ways to be able to
Right,
take
right.
money, deposit, and deposit and withdraw. They're already in a system, and
Look how
once they're on
much,
the
look
inside,
how many supposed leaks have happened in the administration.
exactly. Right,
Look at every
right,
business he's ever run. Is it running well? Is it still?
right.
You think this is gonna go over well? Oh my
there's
God, honey.
there's so
Oh my God.
much.
You think
There's
Booger Sugar Jr. has a clue what he's doing, honey?
No, my God, it's so bad. And that's the other thing, is that they don't understand like how much of this is not secure, because they're
It's
bringing in
not.
people that are smarter than the people that are trying to set this up. They are just a vehicle. And you need people to understand that this is just a vehicle for bad actors to enter into our systems. This is all this is. And they're literally going to use this shell of a company, shell of a bank, to be able to filter and infiltrate other portions of the US. This is what's going to happen. And I don't think that people understand that it's not just a bank.
And we're going
It's
to
not just
prove
a
it to
bank.
you right after a word from our sponsor. Well, well, well. Before we get back to the tea, this episode was brought to you by Not Your Merch. If you like your politics loud and your merchandise louder, dear, then head on over there. Podcast 10 for a discount, friend. They've got all the unapologetically loud apparel you need. Shirts, drinkware, and so much more. Like these cute little guillotine earrings for the GOP's tiny peens. Anyway, we'll be back with the tea. Head on over to Not Your Merch and have a view. You might want to purchase something soon that suits you. And we're back. Do y'all remember when we had to bail out the banks
Oh,
and the
yeah,
domino effect of that? What was it called? A recession.
that's right.
That's right. And when it's the bank that causes the recession, you get this domino effect, like the housing market,
Oh, it was so bad.
the auto industry, construction, boom, 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 boom.
It all fell.
It all fell.
Hmm.
It all fell when the banks fell
It's
because of uncontrollable, unstable markets
right.
sometimes that are caused by certain precursors. Does the crypto market go unstable on uncertain precursors, or is it just always unstable? Oh, it's always unstable. That's right.
It's
It's never
always
secure.
volatile.
There's
What do you
never an
mean?
expectation of it being secure.
Mm-mm.
And you can ask the people of this nation who bought into his crypto and his wife's too and lost over $197 million in the last year collectively amongst them dumbass selves, dear. How
Exactly.
unstable the crypto
Yes.
market is.
And why is it unstable though? Why? Because they know exactly how to manipulate its worth in the exact right time to do it. And that's why it's so unstable. They know what they're doing because they continue to manipulate the market with this specific type of um, moneda or whatever it is that you want to call. Moneda is money in Spanish. That's what
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it's just so bad when it comes to that kind of stuff.
I mean, think about it this way. Anything that is tied to the U.S. dollar, if that particular industry messes up, it messes up the entire U.S. economy.
Mm-hmm.
What's tied to the U.S. dollar that is messing up our economy right now today? Crude, the oil industry.
Mm-hmm.
It's primarily thanks to us needing power and control, traded in U.S. dollar.
Right.
And
But
now
that's
we
no
have a
longer even the
war,
case.
and we have a crude industry that's hurting. And it's not just about your gasoline at the pump, it's about oil, petroleum, jelly, fertilizer, boom, boom, boom,
Oh,
everything that
everything.
needs these things, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing that now.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So we have to be very careful what we keep stable and hold up with our U.S. dollar. And since he's been in office just in the last year, our dollar is lost value, 10 cents. The dollar in your
Oh,
hand is worth 90 cents. It's not
right.
even it's not even worth the dollar that it is.
Right. Right. Which is insane because the dollar used to be what most people measured their worth by, or rather their value in terms of the dollar. It's how other currencies were actually, that's what they measured
So
against.
just common sense. Having something else that is unstable tied
Hmm.
to the US dollar will devalue the US dollar
Hmm.
even more.
Right.
You ain't
And
got to be
that's what
like
they
a
want.
financial genius to understand that.
Right. That's what they want.
You hitch your wagon to a dead horse, you're not going anywhere anytime soon. It's not complicated, baby. It's just
The horse is like this and it's like bonk.
you hitch your wagon to a three-legged horse, you are going in the ditch, honey. You're going
Right.
in the ditch.
Right. It's so bad. And it's just, and this, it's not funny, but it is because you don't understand. Like, this is so beyond ridiculous. Like, people 5 years ago would have never thought that this would even be possible.
But if
Like,
Joe Biden had a crypto company that made a whole
girl,
bunch of money in the last
oh
year and then
my
tried to turn itself into its
word.
own crypto Coinbase bank. Oh my God. Oh my
The world would have ended.
God. They would have been rubbing their poo on everything and just everything, baby. They'd
Girl,
have been rubbing their poo on
girl,
themselves, just losing their
right.
mind, baby. They wouldn't even have made it to the Capitol. I mean, they'd have just went full wild animal, baby. Just wildebeest. It would have been
Wildebeest.
just honey. Just, just
Oh my.
and
Well,
been
like,
like
okay,
damn
it's so
rednecks
bad.
on damn parade and fucking
Right. So let me kind of give you an example of like the things that are going to happen. So cryptocurrency, so you're talking about stolen cryptocurrency. These are the things that you can't really track. I mean, one of the main things, because this happened to me when I had my other company, ransomware is one of the main ways that they do that they ask for their money when it comes to ransomware. They ask for their money through crypto. And the reason being is, again, because it cannot be tracked. So, like all of these cyber attacks that have been, all across the United States, they've targeted really large companies, they've targeted hospitals, they've targeted, and when that happens, they ask for hundreds of thousands of dollars. In some cases, it kind of depends on which company they've targeted, but they always ask for the money in cryptocurrency. And again, because you can't track it. So then think about that from your perspective, from a logistical perspective. Imagine if you have somebody that is really trying to do some things that are very nefarious and they have an in at a bank here in the United States and they're trying to target specific companies. Maybe there's a company here in the US that has a competing company. They do the same thing, but they want to take another company out. How much easier would it be for that company to take that company out because they already have cryptocurrency in a cryptocurrency bank already in the US. Like, just think about that. And that's not hyperbole. That's not something where I'm like sitting there, just trying to come up with, something that could not possibly happen.
Right,
That is an
right. These
absolute
are the things you
plausible
have to think
thing.
about. It's about security and guardrails. So I'm sure there's somebody out there today saying, well, we'll just put guardrails around crypto. Oh, he's done exactly the opposite in the last year.
Right.
They have cut off every
Every.
guardrail,
Mm-hmm.
everything that was in the
Mm-hmm.
way of having anything looked at or properly investigated or rules. There are no rules
Mm-hmm. None.
anymore.
None. He's taken away all of them. And he's taken
I
away.
think it's funny that his little crypto act thing with the bank, he called it the Clean Act. I thought it was very funny. They named it the Clean Act because they're washing fucking dirty money. I was like, you
That's
got to be
true.
kidding me. They called it the Clean Act. They're just blatantly like, we're going to launder our dirty
Oh
money.
my God, I didn't even think about that, but you're right.
So when I seen that, I was like, these motherfuckers are playing in our face. Just blatantly, just right up in my face.
Like they stay up and they're like, watch, I'm gonna call it laundering, but I'm not gonna call it laundering anybody with two
Like I'm at a
sprinkles.
toddler's birthday party watching a low rent magic show.
Oh my gosh, girl. Like it goes
The
all
Clean Act.
over
The
me.
Clean Act? Yeah, you washing your dirty money, mama.
He's there rinsing out his diaper in real time. Like, what are we talking about here? It's so bad. It is
There's
so
all your evidence you
bad.
need. Look what the hell
Right.
they named it. Maybe that's
Right.
it. That's it. That's
Yes.
it.
And
That's it.
okay, so like when you go
Case
to a
closed.
bank, right?
You're
When you
guilty.
go to,
Bang.
exactly. Like there's nothing else to see here. We know. We know. God. So like how when you go to the bank and you have to deposit money, anything over like if you go to the bank or even if like you win the lot, like say you win the lotto or you go to a casino, anything over $10,000 has to be reported to the IRS. Do you think that those guardrails will be actually implemented in this crypto
There's
bank?
no guardrails, and that was one of the issues was the looseness around auditing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we already know how he feels about an audit, dear.
Oh, yeah. Don't audit anything.
Can't audit him or
Nothing.
his family or their businesses. Oh wait, this is one
Mm-hmm.
of their businesses. So
Right.
that's already in there. They already
Right.
got that guardrail out of the way, honey.
Right.
With him and his family and their businesses don't have to be audited. World Bank Liberty is they have 30. They own 35% of it. It's his business.
It's done.
So
It's done.
boom, nothing's audited. Already done.
And
Already done.
exactly. And so everything that they've done, you have to think about this, everything that they've done, and I already know that it's not the fatback's like big plan because he can't even think
He's
two
not
steps
even.
ahead
He is not smart enough to do any of
to
this
come up with any of
nonsense.
this, none of it. But every step and every action that they've taken thus far has led them to this moment. And they've been testing us all along with every action that they've taken. And that's why because if had they done this day one, this wouldn't have flown. This just would not have flown. So they've been testing the waters and testing the waters and testing the waters and pushing the envelope
Maybe.
just a little bit more every
They put us in a
day.
pot of water. They
Hmm.
put us on the stove. They cut it on low. Then
Just
they
like,
cut it on medium.
hmm.
They're slowly cutting it up on high.
Right,
And we will be boiling and dead before we
right.
know before we know it if we don't wake the fuck up.
Exactly. And people don't understand. They're like, oh, it's getting warm in here. I kind of like it. And they're putting this,
He keeps
like,
telling you it's the hottest country. It's the hottest country.
like
He's,
literally
he's
boiling your
literally
balls
telling
off.
you there are Easter eggs just everywhere. You just gotta
Girl,
grab them, honey. Just grab them, baby.
it's
The Clean Act, the
crazy.
hottest country ever. Yeah, I know. Tell me
He's
again.
and he literally says things and like I don't know if that he sometimes he might realize that when he's saying the things he's saying that they actually truly do mesh up with what he's actually doing. But yeah, I mean he's told us over and over again that he's literally put us in a boiling. That is like the best analogy I have heard so far because it's true. It's effing true. Oh my God, it's so bad. But these type of things are like the terrorism, drug trafficking, hostile government takeovers, cybercrime, weapon proliferation, human rights abuses, sanction evasions, all of the things that we would be like, what's happening?
The worst things in the world.
Right. And it's not going to be looked at. Like none of that, like all of that will fly under the radar. Like that's terrifying. Like seriously
No, it
terrifying.
is. This has to be put to a stop. Uh, this this kind of corruption doesn't end when he does, right? Like,
Mm-mm.
we can talk about him being a rapist and a pedophile and all of that. That'll continue in the world after he's gone. But his crimes that he's not being held accountable for in that particular category, that ends when he's gone. We can no longer get justice for his particular victims.
Mm-hmm.
But this kind of crime is generational if we
Mm-hmm.
don't stop it, if we let
Right.
it get embedded in our system.
Right.
This kind of crime doesn't just profit the bad guy, it destroys America.
Right.
It destroys our economy. It destroys your children's future financially.
Right.
It destroys the security that we have. We're insolvent and we still have security because we still produce, even though we are spending more than we're making at this moment. And that's what insolvent is, by the way. It's not just being in debt. You are
Right.
spending more than you make it,
Right.
but we're
Robbing
still
Peter to pay
making.
Paul to pay Paul.
What trust that we have left as a country as being a secure, that's gone. That's
Mm-hmm.
gone. That's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
gone. And that's not something easily gotten back. And bad actors move fast. Bad
Yes.
actors have been planning the destruction. Superpowers fight. They argue behind the scenes. We have legitimate enemies that laugh at our destruction and spend decades plotting way ahead of what most people. Russia is a decade ahead
Right.
playing chess they've been a decade ahead of Donald Trump the whole damn time since they messed with him the 80s, but that's just my personal opinion anyway. Well, the point I'm getting to is they are salivating at the teeth, the mouth,
Mm-hmm.
because they're watching. They understand how this can go wrong and how they can use this to better weaken
Right.
America.
Right.
Right. They can use this to better weaken our country and our value and all of that. And just look, he gave that pardon to the Binance guy, to a crypto guy
Mm-hmm.
that was found guilty of using his crypto platform to help terrorists transfer money.
The
And we
exact
locked him
thing.
up.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave Daddy Dumpy Pants $100 million, said he got a pardon, and he immediately bought some World Liberty coin.
Oh my God.
This is the first thing he did.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
The white dude that did the Silk Road, he had a company that allowed you to pay and transfer things across the globe, the Silk
Mm-hmm.
Road. It
Mm-hmm.
was being used, and crypto was being used to help terrorists and cartels traffic drugs and people
Mm-hmm.
and weapons
Mm-hmm.
all across the country. He pardoned him, like, right away when he got in office.
My God. That just tells you everything about where it was already going. And a lot of people don't realize, like I said, that this has been
When
planned
he
out now
started
for a
pardoning
while.
crypto bros that were in trouble
It
and
was
crypto
over.
companies, I was, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go with his own
Mm-hmm.
coin and now the pardoning of them. We already knew it was in the pipeline for
Yeah.
this has been playing out
Yeah.
just the way they wanted it to.
Yeah. It has.
And the smarter people that know how to take advantage of a system like this, that wanted a system like this, that are playing an old fucking coot who don't know his face hole from his fucking asshole, honey, they are very happy with him bothering the Supreme Court with reflecting pool and us talking about it. They're very happy with him doing gaudy things to distract you.
Right. Right. Because
They're
they don't
very
care.
happy with all
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah. Because when
Hmm.
you're looking this way, because they've called you to a distraction, whether it be the reflecting pool, whether it be him gold leafing whatever he does, whether it be, tearing
They're
down the
not
White
distractions
House.
for the president. Understand that. All
Hmm.
that shit is not a distraction for him. He's not
Hmm.
doing it to distract you. That is who he is.
Right.
They're letting him do that to
Hmm.
distract you so
Right.
they can take.
Over here. Right.
They are the man behind the curtain.
Hmm. Yeah.
He is the flying fucking monkey. Okay? Like, you need to understand that.
Well, they know though. Here's the really bad part about that
And
is that
his
they know
loyalists that are idiots too, they're also flying monkeys. Like
they don't
Edie
get
Catch
it.
Breath, he's a flying monkey.
Right. They don't get it because they know that he
Stephen
just
Miller
needs
is a
his little
flying monkey,
toys.
baby. Just,
That is Squidward. He's an octopus in the ocean.
I'm
What are you
just telling
talking
you,
about?
baby. It's though they're flying monkeys. I'm talking about people like Scotty Besant and Steve Wackoff and his
Right.
son and the Kushners and Howard Lutnick. That slimy son of a bitch knows more than you believe he does.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
Um,
He's
and
very
more importantly, foreigners, honey. More
girl.
importantly,
Right.
this is being backed up by not non-Americans.
Right. Like 49% of it. Like that should
49%
be
of just the
an
world ain't
alarm bell
living
going
together.
like hello, 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 danger, danger, danger,
Like,
danger.
I am all for global economics, right? Like, there should be foreign investment here, and we should invest in other places too. That's how a fluid global economy works. And we already know that a fluid global economy picks everybody up,
Right. Right.
right? Um, but it's about which foreign economy you are allowing intertwined with your economy.
Exactly. There are
And he
more
has disconnected us from the ones we can trust, or he's attempting
right.
to.
He's aligning
The ones
himself
we've been
with
aligned with for years
mm-mm,
and
hmm
decades and just forever since the beginning, right? Like,
some of the worst
and
ones
aligned us with the ones that we already had on watch list
for a long time.
for a long
For a long time.
time. He
Like,
posted a meme, I'm not a meme, but a picture of himself on his True Social today. Last night after he got done doing his little speech, and he was standing next to, it was a picture of him when he went to go meet Kim Jong-un, the high top fade dictator in North Korea.
oh my God.
And it was something like, we may not look happy in this picture, or say what you will, but he's a great guy and we're best friends, blah, 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 and about the people that I can get along with. And you know me, I couldn't help myself. I got in the comments and I was like, yeah, birds of a feather flock together. Putin,
Girl.
Jeffrey, baby butt cut dictator. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I would
Yeah,
have to,
rapists and
right.
dictators and con men and the worst of humanity. They stick together, honey. That's what they do. You're damn right.
So I would have to, like, if, like, let's say, you and I have been friends for a while now, and all of a sudden you're like, look at my bestie, and you put your arm around Putin. Girl, I would be more than side-eyeing you. Okay, I'd be like, what? Like, oh, shit, I'm out. Like, exactly. You are the company you keep. So if that was one of your besties, I obviously misjudged the entire situation. Like, there's a lot of questions there. When you can't be friends with Putin or some of these other people and still be a good person. With baby butt cut,
I just,
you
I
can't be.
haven't met one person of integrity that the globe recognizes as a person of integrity that is ever claimed to be friends or social with him. I challenge you to tell me one.
Hmm. Hmm. It's it's telling what he's doing and how he's doing it. The other thing too is like with these banks, normally there's reporting systems that would send alarms and you would be able to go through the normal process of like whistleblower employee reporting systems. How do you think that's going to work here?
Whistleblowers
Like,
and oversight.
right? Get the fuck out of here. It's just like, sure. gonna do that. You should have done that.
That's funny. That is so funny.
You don't think so, Christina? Are you sure?
The only oversight that's gonna be up at that bank is me looking over the top of my glasses to see if you's all right, honey. There's your oversight. Is you all right? Oversight.
Well, I know. I thought that I'm just saying. Well, you know what the other thing too is that what is the FDIC mean? When you go to your bank and it's like backed by the FDIC, it's an insurance, right? It's an insurance that basically protects everybody's deposits. An FDIC bank. So when you deposit your money in the bank, you know that your money's protected because they have protections in place to ensure that nothing bad's going to happen, that your deposit is going to be matched in case something were to happen to that bank. So let's say that something happens to this crypto bank, and just like back in the day when we had to bail out the banks, do you think that something like that could happen? And wouldn't you imagine that based on that because it was a bank that is here in the U.S., what is the likelihood of us, the taxpayer, actually bailing out
the
his
Treasury.
bank?
We will
Right.
be bailing it out, and our money
Exactly.
will go directly in the hands of possible terrorists, honey.
Like literally our taxpayer
Like
money
literally.
be handed directly to them now. Like literally. Like I don't think I can stress enough how bad this is.
Yeah, no, baby. No, I don't want the man that bankrupted a casino.
Six
casinos.
6 casinos where the house always wins.
Who stole money from a child's charity. A veterans too.
Girl.
Stole money from people going to a university and school.
Oh my God.
He raped fucking kids, okay? What else do I need to say? Shit.
Girl.
You don't have to go down the list.
My list will be long because I'm like, it's a lot. Like I'm sitting here with all of my research that I've been doing because I screenshotted a bunch of stuff and then I have my reports and then I go out. Like I'm just scrolling here, just making sure that I have every point. And I don't, this session's not long enough. Like we're 46 minutes in. There's still so much to talk about. I just don't understand because like literally the level of corruption from this president, like it's been, so we thought that like Watergate was a big deal, right? Like that was bad.
Yeah. Well, you know how JD felt about that. He laughed it off.
Right. Like
Watergate was nothing.
Right, compared to what we're doing now, like watch us. He was like, hold my beer. Right? It's so bad.
Hold his beer or hold his beard?
Which one?
I want to make sure I heard you correctly.
Well, it depends on who he's talking to.
Here, hold my beard.
Girl, don't get me started on the closetocracy. It's gotten so bad. The level of just hypocrisy, closetocracy, bankruptcy, corruption, like name the C and the I, it's a lot of stuff. It just makes you want to sigh, and it also makes you want to cry.
Class, corruption, your full capacities on the hill today. The cacacity. The cacacity is happening right before us.
Oh my God. It's a lot. It's a lot, you all. And I just, we wanted to spend the entire time for this particular session just talking about this because we needed to make sure that people understood this isn't just him opening a bank.
This isn't hell.
Yeah, we need people to pick up the phone and say, what the fuck is going on here?
We don't want the president to have His World Liberty, a bank backed up by the U.S. Treasury. No,
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 that's a
no,
big,
no,
big no,
no,
big no.
big
Anybody
no.
that's listening right now, you need to make sure that you call your local and the capital number and make sure that you raise hell. Here's the thing about what the power of us actually making phone calls is. You know how all of that stuff happened with the ships and the sailors and all of that kind of stuff? That started to get corrected. It's not been corrected yet, but the level of pressure that we all put on the government by making those phone calls, they were complaining, saying, you need to do something about this because I can't handle the phone calls. They were getting so
Yeah.
upset because they were being inundated with phone
Inundated.
calls. And
Inundated.
that's the
To where it
power of,
actually made everybody's news.
yes,
Everywhere I looked, they were reporting
everywhere. Yes,
about what was happening to our
right,
military. And
right.
that is not something we're used to seeing.
No, girl, no. And I was getting really mad this
And I
morning when
know
I
it's
was
disheartening that they don't do it all the time and they pick and choose what they do, but a lot
right,
of it does have to do with the pressure that we put from the bottom to the top. Because trust
right,
me, even though there's not much your mayor can do about it, you complain enough, the mayor's going to complain to the governor, who's going to complain to the senator, who's going to complain to the
right,
representative. You know what I mean? While you
right.
are also simultaneously complaining to all those people too.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Calling, look, sometimes you call your local news station, your small home hub news station, and
Yeah.
complain about things. Just like you
Yes.
see on your local news how they've got out in the town because somebody was complaining about a drain that wasn't draining or a
Right.
pothole in the street.
Right.
You can do it for things like this too.
Right.
It
It's
ain't just got to
important.
be about a stop sign and they're not in an
No.
intersection or a pothole.
Right.
It can
Right.
be about what's affecting you in your daily life that you understand that's going on with the government too.
Right.
Pressure is pressure is pressure, and enough pressure. Well, shit's gonna start to smell a bit fresher.
Right. And that's what I think that people don't understand. Yes, 100%. We need to get the poopery out. Like, what are we doing here? Like, seriously. We need to do something about it. And I don't think that people understand that their voice matters. I know people feel like they're shouting into the void. I know I feel like I'm shouting into the void. And I was getting really upset with like all the things that were going on. But then when I looked at how much does happen, because I was getting mad at the whole mainstream media, and I still think that they have a lot of work to do. Now, I'm not giving them credit for some of the stuff. I feel like the reporters could go harder on the questions and the things that they need to be bringing to the light. But there's just so much information and there's so much shit that's happening. I mean, I know you and I are feeling it big time because sometimes I don't feel like I can even have my own thoughts because all of the other things outside of my own thoughts occupy my mind. And I don't,
Yeah, it gets to the point where, like, most days I'm, what do you want for dinner? I have no idea.
right.
I have no idea.
Those are big
Food? I
decisions.
don't know. I don't. That is literally nowhere in my head right now. There is
Girl.
so much other stuff up there. Food? I don't know. Just feed me. Damn it. I don't know. I
Right.
don't know
That's
anymore.
like
I
another
don't.
decision
What
I
day of the
have to
week is it? Honey,
make.
I don't know, nor does it fucking matter. I don't know.
Girl, do you know how many times I've just eaten cereal? Because I'm like, I just give me some milk in a bowl. Like, I
Whatever.
don't
Just,
care. I
I
don't
don't care
care.
anymore.
Oh man, I don't
When was the
care.
last time you checked the mailbox? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
Last
know.
week? I don't know. You might want to go out there and make sure we ain't got any bills. Did you pay the bills? Hell, I don't fucking remember.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. And so I get mad at the media, but I also have to think about the fact that, they are the same way that we are. There's only so many hours in the day, but I do feel like even if they reported on every single thing, there's so much that's happening that it would just be just glazed over.
But that's what flooding the zone's supposed to do.
Exactly. Exactly.
So much to where you just get glazed over.
I need his eyes to completely glaze over. Why don't they do that?
Mm, 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 mm.
Please. I just,
Please.
Please,
Please.
please. It's a lot. So,
Because when he's gone, the next to go is the sycophants that don't know what the hell they're doing in the first place,
yeah.
but they will prop up every bit of it for him. And then once the sycophants are gone, there's nobody to protect the ones that knew what the hell they were doing the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
There will be
Their
literal,
two shields of protection will be
yeah,
gone.
yeah. There will be literal guttural screams in the street when he leaves. Because some of these people that are so just like dedicated to this man, there will be people that are literally just falling to their knees in grief, but most of us will be falling to our knees with happiness.
Now, I
Like,
heard for some of these people, your
yeah.
cult leader is not okay. He's not well.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I don't
So,
know how much longer they're going to be able to puppet and prop him up.
no, girl, it's getting really bad. They were talking about his, I think it was Dick Cheney's uh, doctor was talking about how non-transparent this administration is and how they, if had it been anyone else that was doing what he's doing because he can't even fall asleep, that it's very clear that, I
Yeah,
mean, he just keeps falling asleep everywhere he goes, that he can't stay awake
everywhere
for
he
anything.
goes.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not even like he used to, like I said, just kind of try to play it off. And they're
Yeah.
saying now that there's like a
Last year when they
buzzer.
were saying he's just blinking, you can't say he's just blinking anymore
Not
because
anymore.
now he falls completely out the side of the chair
He does. And did you notice that
and then
his,
jerks himself back up. That
yeah.
would nobody blinks like
Mm-mm.
every time I blink, I don't.
Yeah. Right? Girl. It's bad. Did you notice that his mouth is starting to droop again?
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
starting to droop again. And I also noticed, I think that he saw and heard how much we were making fun of him about his wig. He wasn't
I
wearing it yesterday.
No, or either it
He
well, it
wasn't
was a
wearing
little
it.
fluffy on one side. So we did have a few pieces in there, but it looked the closer color, but it still wasn't the right color last night.
No,
It
girl.
the one he debuted in Las
Yeah,
Vegas like a showgirl, honey, was
girl.
huge and kind of orange in tint. Honey. It was just
Right.
leave me alone, baby. I mean, he was doing the damn thing. But last night in front of the police officers, it was a little lighter and thinner here. But on this side, instead of being orange or white, it had more of a like wheat tint
It
to
was
it,
weird,
like a little
right?
wheat color. And I was like, yo, still got the wrong hair color in him.
Girl,
Like,
it looks like
what is? Why is it darker? What is happening over the side?
he looks like Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz with that hair. Like, what is it? What's going on? It looks bad. It looks really bad, but ay ay ay.
Ay,
That
ay, ay.
man, it does not look
I
good.
not needed. Mumbling. My
Like what?
grandfather.
She's
My
like,
grandfather would never
"Wow,
raise his
wow,
voice at
wow,
my
wow."
grandmother. He would never raise. It don't matter if she was throwing dishes, which she would do quite often. She was a feisty little thing, but he would never raise his voice at her.
Uh-huh.
But he would
Uh-huh.
mumble underneath his voice. In my whole life, I can do it just like he used to do it too. He'd say, "Now, God damn it, Daisy! God damn it, Daisy! It's always on my ass, Daisy. She lost her damn mind. God damn it, Daisy! I'm going out to fix the car." He'd be underneath of a hood of a car that needed no fixing whatsoever. What we doing today, Papa? We rebuilding this carburetor. Is the carburetor broke? No, but the dishes are. Get into the car.
Girl, me too. Me too. Oh man. I don't really yell anymore. I used to get kind of upset and I used to get raise my voice a lot. Now I'm like the professional silent queen. Like, girl,
Yeah.
and if I stay silent, you probably should run because I am one of the
I have different
meanest
levels
silent
of
people.
rage. I'm either going to
Oh,
get very direct and low in my voice and talk to you like this, and you better be fucking
mm,
scared of me.
oh.
Or I'm going to tell you a little bit louder and I'll lose my top lip. Or I've gotten completely silent and I ain't said nothing for quite some time.
Yeah, girl.
That's the scariest one.
Yeah. I had a boyfriend one time that he always wanted to, like, he could tell when I would get upset because he knew me so well. And he would be like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I don't want to talk about it right now. What's wrong? I don't want to talk." And he would like, and I'm like, "Look," finally, I just said, "You keep asking me what is wrong. And I am telling you, I don't want to tell you, or I don't want to talk about it right now for your own protection." Like, I'm trying
Did
to
not hear
protect
me
you,
the first time.
right? Like, you need to step away from me so that I don't hurt your fucking feelings right now because I'm about to hurt them. And I know myself well enough now that I'm older and I've learned how to control like some of the things that I want to say because I can say some fucked up shit
No,
and I
I
don't
had to
want
deal
to.
with rage when I was younger because that was one of the stages of PTSD after
Mm-hmm.
what happened to me was rage. And real rage isn't just getting physically violent or
Mm-hmm.
screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Real rage, you black out and you
Mm-hmm.
don't even know what the hell's happening.
Wow.
So I had to have therapy for that. And so I've learned that if I know that it's going to be that type of rage, I'm walking away. So if you ever say something to me and I just turn around and walk away, it's not because I'm a coward. It's because I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to keep you safe. I cannot be
Right.
held responsible for what the hell I do to you because I literally will black the fuck out and not remember.
Oh, girl. I hear every bit
So
of that. Every bit of that.
that's
I
just how it is.
mean, yeah, I hear it.
If I've done turned around and walked away, that's to save you,
Yeah,
not my ass, honey. Because
yeah,
I ain't worried
right. My
about
kids
what'll happen to
know.
me at that point.
Yeah, my kids know. They're like, when mom goes silent, damn. And they just got to wait until I get past it. And sometimes it takes me days because I can hold a grudge, girl. I can hold a grudge for a lifetime. Believe it. So, anyway,
I
we
don't call it holding a grudge. I call it removing you from the list.
you're
Which list?
forgettable.
Any of them. Any of them.
Right.
Any of them.
I
Like the
forgot.
list that says I must help you if you're on fire. Yeah, you didn't even
Hmm.
make that list.
Nope, you're done. You're done, brother. If you're on that list for more than, like, let's say that I haven't spoken to you for like a week, you just need to know that you are no longer in my sphere. Just,
You've reached apathy where I literally don't care
right.
anymore. And that's a dangerous place to be because
Mm-hmm.
I might not help you out in your
Nope.
time of need.
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
sorry, you didn't make any of the list. Not even throw some flour on you while you're
Nothing.
ablaze, baby. I'm sorry, just you didn't even make the flour toss list. Look at you there. Look at
Look
you
at you
just
there.
burning alive down there. I would get you some water, but you didn't make that list either.
No, I would
Piss?
get you
No,
some
you didn't
water.
even make the I will piss on you list. Sorry.
I won't even raise my leg.
Call for help. Oh, honey, you are way far off from that list.
No, honey. I mean, I may have to go to the
Oh,
bathroom,
baby.
but I'll hold it.
Sorry. Anyway, it's getting real hot. Let me get the hell away from this over here.
Oh my God. Oh, I think that's it for us because
I
we're
think
starting
that's
to talk
enough for
about
today.
piss.
We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next episode of Natural Podcast.